What's up, everybody? Welcome to the... Oh, man. Good. Look. See? Once again, wasn't prepared. Thought I had everything ready. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Comics, Coffee, and Weirdos right here on the 2nd Street Marvel. I am your host, Trinity. Thank you all so much for being here today. I hope you're all having a very good day. Let me see if I can... Boop. There we go. Man, see? Look. I got it all figured out. I hope you're all having a very good day today. Here we are, man. Already into August. 3 days in. On Monday. I hope you're all doing well. Going to go over some new comic books that I have for the week that we're going to get put onto the pull list. Oh, you know what? And almost forgot to do that Top Chat live chat thing. Almost forgot it. I'm bad about that sometimes. And now I got to see if hopefully... No, I think I did. Think I got it all set up right. Sorry, you know how sometimes you get something set up, you get it all ready to go, and then, you kind of like mess it up? Okay. Oh, god dang it. Son of a bitch. I know, this is a live stream show, guys. Come on. Calm down. There we go. Alright. There we are. We got it. Alright. Okay. Well, anyway, guys, thank you all so much for being here today on the 2nd Street Marvel. Like I said, today we're going to go over some of the comic books that I'm going to pull for the week that we're going to have to look at and be going through. Going to be got some videos going to be got queued up, getting ready to go out as well. I'm kind of rethinking about reformatting some of the things. Just thought I'd let some of you guys know with some of the comic book reviews, and then some of the videos and live streams that we're gonna do after that. One of the things I'm gonna do, guys, I want to let you all know. I'm gonna reach out to my brother Chillmonger and see if I can get him here on the show at least once a week so we can talk about some comic books. Yeah. If you haven't checked out my brother Chillmonger, you should definitely go check out Chillmonger's channel. Very good dude, very good stuff. Yeah. So anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get here into the comic books that I have for the week. See if I can see if this is still up and able to see if this is still up and working. All right. Oh man. There we go. We should be good to go now. Should be good to go now, guys. Thank you. There we go. All right. Okay, guys. There we go. Thank you all so much for being here on Comics, Coffee, and Weirdos this morning. Thank you all so much for being here today. Sorry, I've started the stream off. I had it on private. So if by chance you watch the first few minutes of this in a replay, thank you all so much for being here today, guys. It is new. It is a new week. Here we are, August 3rd, already well into a new month, right? I mean, we're over halfway through the month. It's rolling right, or through the year. It's rolling right along. You know how it is. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here today on Comics, Coffee, and Weirdos, where we talk about comics while we have some morning coffee, and we also talk about weirdos. And who is the weirdos? Is it you? Is it me? Who knows? I guess we're going to find out through the course of time. But anyway, guys, I hope you're all having a very good day today. Let's go ahead and get into some of the new comic books that I have for the week. Again, I do apologize that the live stream, it did start unlisted, so you might be a few minutes behind. You might think I'm a little bit late, but it was just like I was sitting there talking, and I was like, wait, nobody's here yet. I was like, hold on a second. I was like, I was like, you know what? I know the video went up unlisted. I know it went up unlisted, and that's what happened. So anyway, guys, thank you all so much for being here today. Let's go ahead and get into the comic books that we have for the week. All right, get into my comic book pull of some of the comic books that I'm going to be pulling this week, and let's go ahead and take a look. The first one we're going to have is Black Cat. I'm still pulling this one. I don't know. Should I keep pulling this one? Hard to say. Those J. Scott Campbell covers, they just can't be beat. Come on, man. But also Black Cat it's been fun. It's been a fun read. I'm going to send that stuff later today. Oh, well, thank you, Fanjaxer. I greatly appreciate it. Much appreciated. Hector Figueroa, thank you so much for being here. Yeah, and guys, I apologize. You guys are probably thinking that I was late. I was just explaining to everybody. I wasn't late. What it was, no, wrong one. No, wrong one. Apparently I don't have it on here. Yeah, there we go. All right. Motherfucking Trinity. Yes, everyone, thank you so much for being here again. I started the stream and it was unlisted for whatever reason. Like I put it unlisted, or no, I put it as public and it didn't save it or whatever whenever YouTube does its thing. Anyway, guys, so we're going into my comic book pull list here. First one I'm going to be talking about is Black Cat. This series, I think I might have missed issue number 11 reading it. This series has been pretty decent. It's a fun read. That's the thing. Sometimes that's okay. Like, you don't have to have like Black Cat is one of those titles that it proves like you don't have to do anything big, crazy, or fancy. You can actually just do a fun comic book here with Black Cat. It's been a fun read. Just kind of watching Felicia Hardy and her crew going around pulling off all these different heists and things like that. Fun stuff. Fun read. Female-led book. It's fun. She's not out there talking down to men or anything like that. She's not she's not overly sexualized. She's not out there using her sexual prowess to get the things that she's done. She's a burglar. And it's good. It's been very good. The next one we've got is Captain America. This is issue 21. Captain America issue 21. I mean, can you beat those Alex Ross covers? Come on. Now, I don't buy this one only for the cover. I've enjoyed this story here. The thing I've got to say about what's been going on here, here's what it is. Here's what it is. Ta-Nehisi Coates hasn't done a terrible job here. It's just the fact that you get something and you drag it on forever. It seems like it's just like a really slow burn. You know what I mean? Like, it could be going faster. I also feel the same way about the Amazing Spider-Man. Nick Spencer's Amazing Spider-Man. Like, I like it, but it's like really slow. Like, it should be condensed. You know, like they should be condensed. Like, it should move along a little bit faster. It should move along a little bit faster. The story that it's been telling has been really good, though. Especially the one thing I liked about it, especially like the first couple of volumes of this new Captain America, is how he's still basically dealing with all the fallout from what happened in Secret Empire. So yeah. Really did enjoy that. So let's see who all we got here. We got Landon TLB, thank you for being here. Fanjexture, Hector Figueroa, my man, Steve Denton in the house, Star Wars Santa. Let's see. We got Will Morgan in the house. Rob Van Cam. Social Distance Warrior says, I'm bringing the sexy back. Ooh, Social Distance Warrior, I'm going to get a hold of you later today. I'm sure you've been busy. See about coming on the show this Thursday. Maybe we can nail down a time. I'll get a hold of you later today. I meant to do it yesterday. It was my sister-in-law's birthday party, so we went over to her house and we barbecued, and we didn't get the COVIDs or nothing, I promise. But yeah, it was her birthday, so we went over and had a good time. Denim Nerds, thank you for being here. World's Famous says, boom! Mr. Davenport, Jace has made it over from the den. Shout out from Seattle. Nice. Okay, nice, Mr. Davenport. Yeah, my sister actually lives up in the Seattle area. Anthony Manzano says, Trinity to set up Wolverine, Sabretooth, and X-23 in the MCU. Would it make sense for Kevin Feige to do a Weapons Plus or Disney or Weapon X Disney Plus show for the X-Men movies? I mean, obviously, here's the thing with that is they went to Logan centric in the first place. I think they're gonna back that away a little bit and dose that Wolverine stuff out there. You know what I mean? Honestly, I think they should start somewhere else because knowing that they basically Wolverine, Sabretooth so old and all that kind of stuff. You know, Wolverine so old. It's best to save his introduction for later because if he's older than anybody else, while he probably could easily be the first one you introduce or Apocalypse. I get it. But the thing is, like, just go ahead and bring everyone else in. Bring him in later. You know what I mean? Bring him in later. Tanisi, yes. Yovo Rhodes, thank you so much for being here. LB from the Lonely Banter. Bradley Johnson, what is up? Yeah, so yeah, his Florida Man video was great. Yeah, it was. That was too. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, so again, Captain America getting ready to come out. Good one. Alex Ross covers. You can't beat him. You can't beat him on those covers, man. He's killing those covers over there. For those things. Dang it, son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm SOBing today, damn it. Captain America, good one. Now the next one we've got here is Giant Size X-Men Phantom X, right? This is gonna be an interesting one, and you know what? Honestly, this is the original cover. This original cover is pretty badass. Is that not? It's a pretty nice cover. I like that cover. But then we got this alternate cover too. Boom! Oh man, look at that, dude. Is that not Sinner? Thank you so much for being here. Is that not a great cover? That's good. Like I don't even know. Like this one, that one. What do you guys think? This one? Or that one? What do you guys think? I like them both. I like them both. They're both pretty badass. Like that one, like it's just like I don't know, it fits right in. You just I don't know. But then that one, like, whew, man, that's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. The difference is Giant Size X-Men is probably going to be $4.99 anyway. It's going to be that extra dollar, and then this is probably going to be an extra dollar on top of that. Oh, you. Ooh, can't wait to read this one. This one is interesting because I don't really know much about this character, and I honestly don't think that this book is going to give us much about this character. These Giant Size X-Men books have been something very, very interesting, very unique. They add to the story, but not very much. Like the last one we had was Giant Size Magneto. I ended up sending my digital copy to Josh over to Dinner Nerds because I'm like, dude, you have to read this. He was talking about wanting to read it. I read it, and I'm just like. Like no, you don't charge $4.99 for this book. You know, no. You don't spend $4.99 for that book. But I can't wait to read this one because there's some things like I'm getting ready to do some like along with my reviews. I'm gonna start going through and taking a look back and kind of dissecting the House of X and Powers of X and how it relates to everything going on in the current X-Men timeline. Because you know, if you guys were here the other day, I had some theories about some of that stuff that I'll talk about here in just a minute. The next one we've got here, that was all my Marvel books I've got. The next one we've got is Deceased Dead Planet issue number 2, guys. Can't wait to read this book. If you guys haven't been reading Tom Taylor's Deceased, it's been a great series. I don't know how much have I talked about this, guys. I've been trying to tell you guys this book is a good book. Go out and pick up the trade paperback. Go pick it up. Pick up the hardcover if you have to. I would if I was you. I'd pick up the hardcover. Go pick it up. Go pick up Deceased Unkillables. I think that was only one. That one was only one, right? No, that one's 3 issues. Go pick up Deceased: A Good Day to Die. That hell that might be in the trade paperback for all I know. Also, go pick up those digital comics that are 99 cents each. They've been releasing them about I think every other week, and they tie in and help really build the world of the Deceased. It's been great, man. And you guys know, like, if you watch my channel long enough, you'll hear me say I'm not really into zombies, not really into vampires, just not my thing. I'm not into it. Deceased, while it is zombies, it's not exactly zombies. I mean, it is, but it isn't. It's a weird thing. I know. It's a weird thing. It is, but it isn't. Okay? It is, but it isn't. It's a good book. I really do like it. My only issue with all of these issues, I know you guys were just looking at it too, huh? I know. All right, look. I know you were looking at it. All right. Look. That's right, son. That's right. I know you were looking at it. Yeah, that's. You can check down in the description of this video. Scroll to the very bottom because he's the guy who done my awesome intro. Go check out my friend Ryan from Nerdy Blurb TV. Great man, great content creator, just a great dude. Just a great dude, man. Seriously, one of the best dudes I know. Definitely one of the people I've been luckiest to meet since starting here on YouTube. But yeah, go check out Deceased. It is a really good. It is a really good book. The Fuller Man video was funny. How did he get on that? I know, right? Like, god dang. Alternate cover is dope. Yeah. Absolutely. Is Alex Ross a writer or illustrator? He's an illustrator. I don't think he does any writing. He may have done some writing, but I think for the most part he just does art now. And for the most part he just does covers now. He don't even do like interior arts or anything. Always thought he was a writer going back to the random super. He may have been. He may have been. I don't know for sure. Bradley John says both. Yeah, right. Deceased. Yes, that series sounds amazing. Yes, it is. It is. It's a good one, bro. I recommend reading it. It's a great series. Yeah. The Deceased. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. And he got powers he will never fully grasp. Yeah, right. Florida man got powers. My sister-in-law's thinking about moving to Florida. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Okay, now moving into indies, we're gonna get here started with Image Comics, and this is Coffin Bound, issue number 5. 5. I can't wait to read this one. You know what? I think I need to go back and reread the first story arc and do some reviews for those for you guys. I thought Coffin Bound was very good. Now, the thing is like, there's something kind of going on here where this girl is in this post-apocalyptic world, and she is basically trying to make amends for some of the bad things that she's done because death is coming for her, right? Death is chasing her down. And death is like an actual form in this book. Now, the thing here is there's this kind of, how would you say this? Almost, I don't know, this kind of message in everything that's going on here in this book. And I thought it was really cool because some of it kind of had to do with like how people are, I guess, like how they think about things, maybe our vanity, maybe how thin-skinned some people are, or how thick-skinned some people are, or maybe how sometimes whether it's you got thick or thin skin, it's really only something that covers you from being basically you being exposed to everybody. Very like just it's a good book. It's a good book. It's just a good book. I'd have to go through and break it all down, but it's a good one. I can't wait to read that one. Now the next one I've got here is, and I should have, man, I'm telling you, Firepower, not too long ago, they released a trade paperback of this. It was a prelude, and then they did a free comic day version as well that was in between the prelude and this new series starting out, Firepower. Very good stuff. Now, is it anything completely original? I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see, because the prelude really seemed like, something you see, like typical kind of man seeking knowledge and insight, but he's actually looking for his parents, but seeking that, and he's doing it by way of martial arts, and he ends up going to this temple, and you get it. Very, very paint by numbers, right? Very paint by numbers, but still with a little twist of lime. You know what I mean? Very paint by numbers with a little. Does that make sense? Very rum and coke with a little twist of lime. How about that? And it's not bad at all. I can't wait to see what this series has in store for us. Now, the thing is I don't know how much I like this neither. They did the trade paperback, they did the free comic book day version, and you didn't have to buy any of them. You didn't have to buy the prelude that was $9.99. You didn't, and you could have easily just got the free comic book day version for free. $9.99. And then all of a sudden we come out with issue number 1 of Firepower, followed by issue number 2. in the same week. They've got 2 issues coming out here, and I don't know how I feel about that. You know what I mean? It seems like it's a lot of things just coming out at once. Like, it kind of makes me think, like, and at the same time, I mean, I could argue this both ways, but it almost makes me realize, like, do you not realize that there's kind of this pandemic that swept the world, and some people are working, some people aren't. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna go and release 2 $3.99 books together. Could you not have just put both of them together and maybe made it $1 cheaper to get both of them in one book? You already did the prelude. Now, of course, this was all planned before the COVID started and all that kinds of stuff. I get it, yeah. But I don't know. I can't wait to read this book though. I thought the prelude was pretty good, and I thought that Free Comic Book Day version was very good. Going to be going over issue number 1 and issue number 2 here on the channel for sure. Now, the next one we've got is you guys know how much I love my Ice Cream Man, man. Look at this, dude. Ice Cream Man. I believe this is issue number... Is this issue number 20? Issue number 20 getting ready to come out. I love this. I mean, look at that cover, too, man. Look at it. You got the Ice Cream Man there on the cover. It's great. Look at that cover. I love this book. I love this title. This is a good one. I'm telling you, if you can't find the single issues, go back and buy the trade paperbacks of this. Good series. But then look at this alternate cover. Ooh, look at that. I know, right? I know, right? That's awesome. That's great. Love it. Love it. Ice Cream Man is a great horror series. I suggest you guys should definitely want to check out. It's the death equation, an alternate timeline where Apocalypse wins and makes a death equation. Yeah, Landon. Yeah, with the, yeah, absolutely. When you see your phone or any technology turn into a zombie, that's the story. Yeah, absolutely. But the thing is like, that's the thing though, is like, they're not exactly like they are zombies, but like, they're like, it's weird. It's weird. But yeah, I just, cause like, I'm not really normally into the whole zombie thing. This one actually got me. World's Famous says, Iron Fist after touching Mario's fire flower. Yeah, no. Basically, what happened here? What happened? Let's go back to that. Basically, what happened in Firepower, the prelude, in the prelude, and then the Free Comic Book Day version. What happened in the prelude basically was this man was seeking out. He's looking for his parents, and that led him to all these, because what he had to go off of was this photo. His mother had this tattoo on her arm, and this tattoo was something that people at these temples recognized. They sent him to different places looking for him, right? And finally, what would happen is he would go there and he would train in these temples to get answers, right? And eventually he would kind of surpass all of their training, and they would say, you know what, you need to go somewhere else, go to the next place. And so he kept going through all these different places, and he finally ended up at this last place, and that's where they ended up taking him in. They started training him and everything, and then one day they got the picture of his parents. They seen it, and they're like, oh damn. Like, basically what it was his mother, who was somebody who had been there on the mountain as well, along with his father, and they kind of fell in love when they weren't supposed to. And she ended up kind of betraying, but she kind of ended up betraying the camp, basically the dojo, if you will. She ended up betraying. I think that's what I kind of took out of it. Is she kind of ended up betraying it because she was part of like maybe this other clan. I have to go back and read it again, but and so they ended up basically getting ostracized. They had the baby. The baby, everyone was like, "Oh hell no!" with the baby. Well, they ended up finding out that he was the child, and they basically kind of ostracized him. He didn't leave the mountain. He stayed there in training and everything like that, but nobody wanted to have anything to do with him. He had somebody there who downright hated him from the very start anyway. He was always constantly trying to kick his ass. Well, that's pretty much what we got in that prelude, and then he ended up leaving. And then in the Free Comic Book Day, we've seen that he's just a normal guy living at home. He's got a family. He's got his kids and all that kinds of stuff. And then basically we see that there are these secret ninja following him, like afterwards. So it was very good. Is it something different? It was something different. I thought it was pretty good. Now The thing is, when we could get into the art of it too, the art I think is it's very image. The art is very image comics looking, and that's not bad. That's not bad. It's just that. The next one is Reaver. Issue. God, what is this? Issue number nine, 10. Issue number 10. Of the Reaver series. This one's part 4 of 5 of Reaver, the Grim After. I've enjoyed the Reaver series. I think I've liked the second story arc more than I liked the first story arc. The first story arc was pretty good, but I think the second one has had a little bit more meat and potatoes to it for me. I've liked it a little bit more. The next one is on IDW Comics, Star Wars Adventures, The Clone Wars, Battle Tales. I've been reading this. You guys know I don't read a whole lot of Star Wars, but I've been reading this because the writer, Michael Morisi, he's a good writer. I thought these things were pretty good. Basically, all they're doing is all of these books are telling tales of different fleets, different fleets of the clones. And like the first one, like in issue number 2, you're running around with the Wolf Pack. As they were out on a mission. The first one, you're running around with, you guys know his name. What's his name? Captain Rex. And we got a little bit of his backstory and relationship with Anakin Skywalker. Been very good. The art in this book isn't necessarily for me, but again, it's IDW, something I kind of like. It's IDW, very IDW kind of art in this book as well. Not terrible, not great. I mean, I guess it matches the story and maybe the story is trying to tell. And it looks a lot like that show too. The next one, King of Nowhere, issue number 4. Can't wait to read this one. Like this one, I'm going to be getting this one. This is the Martin Morazzo cover. Martin Morazzo does the covers and does the art in the Ice Cream Man books. King of Nowhere here is being written by W. Maxwell Prince, the same guy who writes Ice Cream Man. So this one's been a very strange and weird tale. I like it. The next one, Disaster Inc., issue number 2. Now, I'm going to have to see if I'm going to keep reading this one after this. It's really hard to say now. The thing here is, like, on this one, the art is very... I don't like the art in it. But the art is very plain, and the way it's done kind of helps tell this story that's going on in the book. It's really weird. But that's the thing with about a lot of the indies is they kind of do that. They give, because it sets me up. It gives me this kind of eerie, like weird kind of something's going on kind of feeling, while also looking just plain junky and But then the way it matches with the story just really helps set the tone here. I've enjoyed Disaster Inc. issue number 1. I thought it was pretty decent. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Now, guys, here's one. I'm going to do a video on this. Finger Guns issue number 4. The writer sent me a copy, and this is one of the videos I'm going to be working on today, is Finger Guns issue number 4. This book is really good. It's a typical kind of YA novel. The art in it, it's not like the greatest. Everything in here is it almost seems very plain and basic, but the story that it's telling here is it's really got some good stuff to this story that's going on here. Now, it is a YA tale, but it gets kind of serious. Like, this issue in particular, issue number 4, like, issue number 3 kind of turned up the heat a little bit. Issue number 4 here absolutely leaves... I think this is only a 5-issue miniseries. Absolutely, issue number 4 leaves on a cliffhanger that's going to have you sitting there like, damn, like, whoa! You're going to want to read issue number 5 on this book. Again, this was one that was kind of out of nowhere. I started reading it. I'm like, some kids that, I don't like my life at home. I like yours. Well, I don't like mine, and yours don't seem so bad. Just all that kind of stuff. And then getting into the reality of it, wow. It's pretty crazy. And the whole thing is because these kids, they're in high school, and they figure out they have these powers by shooting their little finger guns at people. Pew, pew. Pew, depending on what they do. I know how it sounds, but it's actually I'm telling you, like, I was like, dang, man, like, they got me with this book. They really did. It was unexpected. I would love to see a regular weekly show about the Florida Man. It'd be fun. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Tommy says, and thank you so much for being here. Tommy says, IDW used to have much better art during their earlier issues of the two Transformers series. Well, it just depends. It depends on what book you get. Because there's another book I'm reading on IDW called Mountainhead, and the art in it is freaking great. It's great. I love the art in Mountainhead. It just depends on which books it is. It's just the art in the Star Wars Adventures books looks like the Clone Wars cartoon, as far as I'm led to believe. It falls right in line with that. It's like it perfectly matches, as far as I know. Finger gun sounds kinky. Yeah. It's not. Eric Heine says, when can I get on one of your live streams? Eric Heine, soon. We are going to be having a we're going to start doing a lot. I'm going to do start. I'm gonna have to nail down some things, but just kind of like what I was talking about, getting that call-in show. I want to get it to be a format, and I think I'm gonna start doing that on Fridays, Eric. So maybe I'll see if I can get that all set up and ready to go for Friday, so we can have some call-ins for sure, Eric. Definitely. And I'll get a hold of you. I'll get a hold of you on Twitter, Eric. I'll make sure that I bring you on, man. When you pay the lonely tax, you gotta pay the lonely man, not me. But yeah, no, we'll do it soon, Eric. Because I know the last time when we were doing one of the members ones and we were kind of having people on when we had technical difficulties, you came on and had some technical difficulties of your own anyway. So we'll get there, dude. We'll get there, and soon. The next one, guys, Money Shot. On Aftershock, or not Aftershock, but on Vault Comics, one of my favorite publishers. Money Shot is a hilarious. It's a funny book. It's not for everybody. It's a bit more adult themed, in case you can't tell. But this book cracks me up. I can't wait to read this one. The art, like, here's the thing, is like, this is another one of those ones, like, I like the art in this book. I have some little nitpicks about it, because like a lot of the female faces, it looks like they use kind of the same model, and a lot of them look the same. Similar, I guess. Similar. Not necessarily the same, but similar. But other than that, like, the story is funny. It just cracks me up. It's just kind of like, I don't know. Remember that show on HBO? Remember that show on HBO back in the day called Dream On? Where it's kind of funny, but it's a little like adult humor, adult oriented, but yet it was still kind of about like, almost like about a kid, being a kid and growing up, and like he kind of, just like, it kind of reminds me of that. It kind of reminds me of that show Dream On, like that, where it's kind of, yeah, I don't know, not even a coming of age story, but like somebody who's already come of age, who's still kind of stuck in almost that adolescent kind of state, but like Dream On, like Dream On. You don't remember Dream On? Next comic. This one I'm not sure if we're getting in or not, but I want to check this one out. This one's Patriotica on Arctic Press. Now I know they also do the Common. Is it Common America? They're the company who does this with the is it Timothy Lim that does these? I can't remember. No. Yeah. Because I want to see if I can get Common America in as well. But Patriotica here. I'll see if my LCS gets this one in. Maybe get it, do a review on it. I don't know. Interesting. The next one here, in another new book, another new #1 on Vault Comics, is Vampire the Masquerade. Probably gonna pick this one up, check it out, see how it is. Again, I told you guys, I'm not into vampires, but I'm into Vault Comics, and I'm willing to give them a chance. And then, this one, man, I don't even read this book, but this is once again another issue of Deja Thoris that has this. Just look at that cover, man. Who is this? Linzer? I'm not sure what his name is. The guy Linzer, the artist who does these covers. But look at that art, man. Isn't that just, ooh, man. I want to say it's Joshua, but I don't think it's Joshua. But man, look at that cover, dude. Like, seriously, look at that cover. Look at that art. Look at it. I'm not sure if you can, like, you got to zoom in on your phone or whatnot onto that, like. Look at it. That's beautiful fucking art, man. That's great. That's great. That cover alone is worth that $3.99. I love that. I like it. Deja built kind of. Oh no, yeah, absolutely. And here's the thing about Dynamite. Ooh, we all know Dynamite Comics and the trouble that they're in, right? Whoa, no Dynamite. cancel Dynamite. They support the Gators. I'm telling you, I don't read this. I don't read this book. Never read it. I picked up one, the last issue, because of this. I can't remember his name, Linzer. But look at that. God dang, man. Like, that's just beautiful art. I'm telling you, it's like, it's just art. Like, it's just beautiful. And believe me, I don't care if they would have had a dude in there as well. Like, you know, he would have been there all buff and looking. He would have been looking sick too. But unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, we just got Deja Thorson. It's just a beautiful cover, man. If they get that, if they have that one in, I'll probably get that one. And then this one right here, a new issue from AWA Upshot. I did read the first, I think the first handful of pages on this one right here of Bad Mother, issue number 105. Again, another book coming out from AWA Upshot. They've been doing some pretty decent books over there at AWA Upshot, guys. If they have this at your local comic book shop, hey, I would suggest picking it up just because, just for you to check it out. I'll do a review of it here on the channel, but I like what they're doing at AWA Upshot. They're telling some pretty good stories with these new, and I can't even say wholly original, but they are doing these great things kind of in this somewhat shared universe. AWA Upshot, Bad Mother. If my LCS gets this one in, absolutely gonna put it. I didn't put it on my pull list. I'm gonna get this in and check this one out. Really did enjoy that one right there. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that's all I've got for. That's all I've got. Oh no, not that one. What am I doing? There we go. That's all I've got for my comic books this week. Then I'm gonna be picking up. Let me know. Let you guys let me know down in the comments though. What books are you gonna be picking up this week? Do you have any comic books that you're gonna be picking up this week? If not, you should. I'll tell you some other things that I've got going on here for the week before we get ready to wrap all this up here, guys. If you guys have any questions or anything you want to talk about, let me know down in the comments below. Down in the comments below, and we'll you know, we'll talk about those things. But okay, guys. Got some videos I'm going to work on. Again, been a little slow on some of the reviews because I've been really kind of thinking about how I want to redo some of these. Like, because I was thinking, like, I want to go through and reformat my comic book videos, make them pop a little bit more, the reviews. And then I just kind of realized one thing, like, it's a review, right? But I need to know from you guys, what do you expect out of a review? Because for me, like, I wanted to break them down and get them a little more meaty, but then I'm like, also a review for the most part, people want to kind of know rather what's in the book, you know, maybe you know how I thought the writing was, how I thought the art was, and stuff like that. For the most part, isn't that what you want to know? And if I think it's a book worthy of you reading that adds to, say, like the Dawn of X, you know, do you need to read this one? Absolutely. Do you not? Maybe not. Do you like this kind of book? You need to check this one out. And then I figured I'd leave some of the deeper diving stuff for other videos where I dive deeper into them. Because definitely on my ones for the X-Men, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the basic reviews. And I'm probably going to, like, this week we've only got one X-Men book. But I'll probably start reviewing, like, the Dawn of X books all in one review. Just like I've pretty much done in the past. And then what we'll do... And then what we'll do later is I'm going to do some videos talking about how these books relate to what we know from the House of X and Powers of X. I'm working on some videos, getting ready to type some shit out, to plan some videos, to break down the Dawn of X and the House of X and Powers of X, to make a little, some of the things that I want to discuss make a little bit more sense, because there's really a lot going on. Over the weekend I finally finished catching up on House of X, Powers of X, read through them all, kind of dissected some of that information according to everything that we got in those stories, and then looking at where we are right now in the Dawn of X and what we've been learning through these issues. Because New Mutants, I've kind of been looking at some of the things going on in New Mutants. I'm like, huh, this is interesting. And then seeing what's been playing out through the X-Men series and how you know, there are things that we learned from House of X and Power of X that are planned through the X-Men. You know, just how it's all kind of relating. And I'm like, all right. So I want to start doing some of that. Siskel and Ebert, no spoilers. Yeah, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to outlay the plot line of what happens in the book. And that's really about it. Did the bad mother kill her kids? I don't think so. It looks like it's going to be kind of a Breaking Bad kind of a thing. It looks like it's going to be kind of like that. Like this mother has lost her job or whatnot, or maybe she's working her job and just still can't pay the bills, so she needs to find a way to make some extra money. So I think she becomes a hitman. That's what it looks like. I have digital copies of the first few AWA books, but have not yet started them. Which one should I start with? Start with the Resistance. Start with the Resistance. Read the Resistance. After that, oh man, I don't know, man. After the Resistance, I would say Year One is a good one. Year One is a good one, but so is Red Border. Red Border is such a good damn book. What's the other one? I think those are my favorites. Red Border, which is funny because I didn't think Red Border was going to be. And Archangel 8. Archangel 8 is another good one. I think those ones are probably like some of the better ones that I like for sure. Definitely. Devil's Highway is going to be an interesting one. Yeah. Rob Van Camp says, I got a case of the Monday. You got a case of the Mondays. Hell no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that. Do reviews like this. Yeah. Fat Steven Seagal, what is up, my brothers? How are you doing? He says, you ever read Spider-Man The Lost Years? I have not. Who wrote that one? I haven't read that. Sounds interesting, though. Sounds interesting. I mean, because I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. I love Spider-Man. And I would have no problem doing that. Matter of fact, I got to go back and read some other comic books and do some reviews on those as well. Please do breakdowns of the X books. That would be great for us X heads. Absolutely. Well, because some of the things I want to do, some of the stuff I'm going to do is I'm going to break some of the stuff down. So, because there's some things that we learn that I think people forget about when it comes to some of what's going on in the X-Men. Like, I know everybody has a problem with like the plants. Oh my God, the plants. The X-Men are plants now. What's going on there with that is what's interesting. Because in Powers of X, they break down and tell us what some of these different people are, what some of these different forms are. Like they tell us what a technarch is. They talk about a world mind. They talk about the phalanxes. They're talking about these different things, these different types of societies throughout the universe and how they all relate, and basically what is what, and how everybody plays into these and relates to them, and then how everybody takes this this whole model is kind of taken and being placed across to everybody across the board. Humans are doing it, mutants are doing it, the Kotati are doing it, the like everybody is doing this same kind of thing, and it's really kind of crazy because we basically know what has happened, right? There's this interesting thing that happens through House of X and Powers of X. They give us this timeline of Moira's life, and they leave out life number 6. Now the thing is we can pretty much assume on this timeline, we can pretty much assume that life number 6 falls right along the same lines of life number 9, because right now we're living through life number 10 of Moira. So it gets interesting. It gets interesting in there. Some of the things going on, and yeah. Basically, we have a way to predict things that are going on, but the way that they are all interacting with it really makes a big difference. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, though. Lemon Pie says, Fat Seagal, love that name. Yeah, right? Rob Van Camp says, I loved it. I knew you would pull that Office Space. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. The chat has been slow today. Trinity doesn't even have to scroll up to keep... I know, right? But you know what it is? I've actually been keeping up with it. Because there was some people out there been shaming me So I was like, you know what, I can do it. I can do it. You know what it is? Is a lot of times I start going on these little nerd rants. Like if I'm ranting, you guys know I'm not going to pay attention to the damn chat. But you guys know. Yeah. So I'm like, I'll keep up with it a little bit more. Keep it. I'll do it. I'll do it. LB says you could review wet paint dry and I'd still support. Oh, okay. I see what you're doing, LB. I see what you're doing. You're going full Terrence on me, aren't you? Is that what you're going to do? You're gonna go full Terrence on me? Huh? Huh? Lost Years by J.M. D. Mateus. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'll check that out. Yeah, I'm sure I'll get on Marvel Unlimited and I can type that in and it'll all come right up. Yeah. Sweet. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and work Saturday and Sunday too. Okay? Yeah. No, we went ahead and fixed the glitch. Oh, okay. So you fired him. No. We fixed the glitch. We figured the problem will naturally work itself out. I can't do that right now. I have a meeting with the Bobs. Masapata. Oh yeah. Oh, Samir. Yeah. Samir Naga, not gonna work here anymore. Gone. Oh, it's a brand trademark, just like Adam starting. Like, absolutely, yeah. Just like Adam starting. Like, yeah, like you just show up to Adam's stream just whenever. Yeah, and here he is. Look. Here he is to reveal his bad taste. Here he is. He's down there in the comments revealing Office Space is overrated. Well, that depends on who's rating it. I mean, maybe you have it overrated. I wouldn't say it's overrated because, like, I think it's just one of those movies, cult classic. I think it's good. It's great. It's got a bunch of quotable lines. But like overrated, who's overrating it? I mean, you won't find it on my top 10 movies of all time. Hell, probably not even my top 20. Would it be in the top 100? I'm sure it'd make the top 100. But I don't know. Like, what's overrated about it? Who's overrating it? Whose ratings are you listening to, Adam? What ratings are you talking about? What ratings are you talking about, Adam? Elby says, who, me? Never. Yeah. Right. We got you, Tremaine Terrence. They took my stapler. I asked for no salt. No salt. Oh, Renee Ramon says, damn it, Adam, you really want me to unsubscribe, don't you? Oof! Damn. That's like one of them things. Top 100 is too high. I don't know, and that's why I said it might make my top 100. Here's the thing, though. Here's part of the reason why, though, Adam, is because you know me. I like comedy. I really do like comedy. And to me, I think a well put together comedy, whether it's actually a great film or not, is just as good as a movie that has all the great cinematics and all those great things that great movies do. I think a good comedy like in Office Space can do the exact same thing with a lot less budget because of what a comedy is. Because comedies are funny. Because a lot of times they end up with just being quotables and just the funny situations, and maybe in this case, the sort of funny and silly reality that it reflects. Now, is that to say like plenty of people overrate it? Like, yeah, there's plenty of people, I guarantee you, put this movie up way higher on a pedestal than maybe it. I think that it is, but it's a good movie. It's hilarious. Plenty of quotable things. I mean, just kind of like you could like even going back and like watching just like some of the other comedies out there. You know, you watch them and kind of like this isn't the greatest, but it's just got so many of these great quotable things. Like Spaceballs is a perfect example. Spaceballs is a perfect example. Classic movie, everyone loves it, but seriously, go watch the movie. Still a great movie, still a good movie, it's still funny, but I can guarantee you, you probably have more fun talking with your friends, interacting with them, and throwing around those movie quotes than you do actually watching the movie. And I think Office Space is one of those movies. Um, but yeah, I agree with Fanjecture. Top 100 too high. Yeah, yeah. And like I said, and that's the thing about the comedy is because comedy, everybody, especially when it comes to comedy, everybody likes different things when it comes to comedy for sure. For sure. It would be in my top smart comedies. Yeah, oh yeah, it's definitely one of those smart comedies for sure. I mean, but that is with Mike, pretty much anything Mike Judge does. Have you ever seen Extract? You know what I mean? Like, Extract is another one of those movies. Let alone Idiocracy. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Fanjector has lots of bad takes, like his opinion of Grease. Ooh, I can't remember. You kids need to be outside playing. Office. What was Adam's take on Grease? I can't remember, but I do remember that whatever it was a bad take because I like Grease. I like Grease. And I like Grease too. And I'm not into musicals. Like that's one of those few musicals that I actually like. Office Space is not even better than The Office without Michael Scott. Yeah, well, yeah. No. You're just wrong there. You're just wrong there. But The Office is funny, but have you ever watched is there anybody out there who likes the original Office? The TV show, the original one, the British version? I think that shit's hilarious. Like the original Office cracks me up. I think it's funny, but I like that British humor though too. Admittedly, that I like that British humor, but I think the original Office is funny. Is it funnier than the American version? I can't say that. I think it's just like the way they do the comedy in the American version is a little bit funnier. And honestly, for me, I don't. That's the one thing I think. Like because The Office is one of those that originally did that. That whole kind of like make it set up like a reality kind of thing where people are sitting there off talking to the camera and just like reacting. You know what I mean? Breaking that fourth wall. It's one of those kind of shows that really started a lot of that, and they carried that. Obviously, the American version is a lot more successful, but for me, I like the wit and the humor of the original one because I like that. Like it, I just like those situations. Like it just does. It just works better for me. Shots fired in Adam's general direction. I'm not talking about the cinematics of that movie. I'm talking about the lame jokes that they masquerade as comedy. Yeah. Well, see, and that's the thing. That's the thing. You know, kind of like I was saying, with the other thing is we're similar like that. A lot of the quotables and stuff were like I think a lot of that is funnier than the actual movie. But it looks like you got onto that. Rob Van Camp says, "Oh my God, if you're not for Office Space, there would be no Office. You all need to get it federal. You go to a federal pound me in the ass prison." Yeah, 100% knows. Spaceballs is an actual comedy classic. Yeah. It is. But so is Office Space. Now the thing is Spaceballs is that great homage movie. But the thing is, like, I still get more pleasure out of Spaceballs by actually talking about it with my friends and doing the quotes and shit like that, throwing them like kind of like we are here with the Office Space stuff, throwing those back and forth than like the actual movie anymore. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, when I was a kid, when I was younger, I burned that shit out. I watched that movie. I watched that shit just as much as I did freaking the original Star Wars and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that, but. I do understand what you're saying. I do understand what you're saying with that as well. And again, I think a lot of it all comes down to the fact that comedy is like that for people. You know what I mean? Comedy is really like that for people where it's like you're gonna like it or you're not. It's hot or cold. This is definitely one of those things where the it's either 0 or 10 definitely pertains because comedies are like that. Comedies are like that. But yeah, because there are people out there who don't like Spaceballs, you know what I mean? Which are probably people who aren't very smart or intelligent. But yeah, comedy is subjective. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. The country is divided over Office Space. Absolutely, lemon pie. Absolutely, lemon pie. Absolutely, lemon pie. Renee Ramon says Frank Jackson just redeemed himself with the Spaceballs comment. Like, Renee Ramon, you need to come to the Tuck and Roll show, bro. It sounds like you belong in there with me. In the comments. My take, Grease sucks too. Yeah, I figured that too. Yeah, you have a bad taste. Thank you, Rob Van Cam. Obviously, Rob Van Cam is smart. A lot smarter than Fanjecture anyway. You like British humor? Have you seen Phone Shop or the In-Betweeners? No, I haven't. And the thing is, like, I don't really watch a whole lot of TV shows. Like, I think even with like the original British Office, the originals, I think I only watched like maybe like the first kind of season-ish thing they did. Maybe. Grease is yeah, it's got yeah, absolutely, man. Can't wait for Black Grease starring Leslie Jones and Michael B. Jordan to come out. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Hey, man. I'm into that. Hell yeah. I can't wait to see. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I could see Leslie Jones stepping in for Michael B. Jordan to go racing Thunder Road. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Spaceballs has weaker humor than Office Space. I think so. I think I agree with you on that. Just in the way that it's done. Like, Spaceballs is just great because it's one of those movies that obviously the dialogue is hilarious, but it's just such a great pun and homage to Star Wars. You know what I mean? That's what's so great about it. I don't remember a thing from Office Space. Fair enough. I'm not into musical either, but Rocket Man is infinitely better than Grease. Okay, now I haven't seen Rocket Man, but is Rocket Man a musical? That's what I want to know, because like even I see like a movie like what was that one? You know, the one Bryan Singer done where about Freddie Mercury and what was the name of that? Can't remember what the name of that was. But like to me, even that wasn't a musical because that was just like a musical biopic. And they put just a lot of music in there, you know what I mean? Like you didn't just like they weren't sitting there in a scene and all of a sudden Freddie Mercury started belting out lyrics to somebody and started singing at them. I don't remember that happening and going into a whole little number. So I think there's a difference there. Definitely. I don't know. I can actually watch Spaceballs and enjoy it as a movie, not just quoting it. Well, I can. But that's what I'm saying. I can watch it and enjoy it as a movie too. I have more fun sitting around with my friends bullshitting and like bullshitting and throwing the quotes around. Spaceballs is cheeks. There's a reason. Oh man. Virgin alert. Right, yeah. Keely Chow, thank you so much for being here. Says it would be hilarious if Springtime for Hitler was an actual Broadway musical. Spamalot needs to be made into a movie. I haven't seen Spamalot. I don't know what that is. Rob Camp says I'm in for Black Grease. Yeah, me too. Let's see it, man. Rocket Man is okay. Is it a musical? Like he starts breaking out and singing and talking. Okay, is it all right? Yeah, I haven't seen it, so I don't know. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen Office Space in years, but so many jokes in my head still. Yeah, absolutely. Keely Chow, yes. Hello. What is up? What's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken. Yeah. uh, it's it's my radar, sir. I've lost the bleeps, the sweeps, and the creeps. The what? And the what? The bleeps. Boop, 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 boop. The sweeps. And the creeps. I can't do the little digital sound. He's too good at that. Yeah, I can't do that. I used to like when I was growing up. I used to love Jonesy Jones, man. I used to like try to do that shit, like making music, making sounds, weird sounds and shit with my mouth. Yeah. I used to be all about that life. My fucking father hated that shit. But then I always think back, like, look, I could have made a career of that bullshit. Look at Jonesy Jones. Look at Mike Patton from Faith No More. These dudes know how to do it. Sweeney Todd was a musical. What's Sweeney Todd? Is that bullshit Tim Burton fucking Johnny Depp trash? Don't care. Don't care. I'm just not a Tim Burton fan. Especially you get Johnny Depp and Tim Burton together. It's a recipe for shitty movie. I thought Rocket Man was a superhero film. No. You're thinking of the Rocketeer. Oh man. Yeah, LB says, Keely Chow, what up, cuz? Yeah, it's been a while. Monty Python and the Holy Grail with more singing and dancing. Man, you know, does Monty Python count as a musical? I don't know if that one counts as a musical or not, because they do some stuff in there like that, but like Monty Python, fuck, I need to buy that one. I need to buy that one because my kids need to see that. I was raised on that shit. Yeah. Office Spaceballs, epic crossover between need to be made. Nice call. Yeah, absolutely. Office Spaceballs. Only one man dare give me the raspberry. Lone Star. Yeah, absolutely. I just saw Jones in a Killing Hasselhoff movie. Oh, nice. That's great. Killing Hasselhoff, huh? That's not a new one though, is it? Killing Hasselhoff, isn't that a couple years old? Because I think I've heard of that one. Fast Steven Seagal says, what the hell was that? Spaceball 1? They've gone to plaid. Yeah, man. Yeah, I think when they said comb the desert, they didn't mean it literally. What do you find? What'd you find? Nothing here. What'd you find? We ain't found shit. Okay, Trin, you just broke me with the shots of Depp and Burton. Yeah. And I'll repeat that one all day. Depp and Burton together can they can suck it, man. Beetlejuice, Batman, and Batman Returns. Beetlejuice, I like. Batman, I like. Batman Returns, I like. That's pretty much about it with Tim Burton for me. Well, Tim Burton also did Pee-wee's Big Adventure. That was another good one. Like, he has some stuff that he done that is good, but like beyond those, really, like, not feeling it. Edward Scissorhands. What was that Willy Wonka thing that he done? Sweeney Todd. Tim Burton. Johnny Depp. Edward Scissorhands is pretty. Yeah, it just came on Netflix. Killing House. Okay, all right. Yeah. Like, I just I don't know. Like, I just don't like the. I'm not really into the Tim Burton thing. Like, it's been a while since he's had a good one. Like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Because even The Nightmare Before Christmas. You know, like my wife, she loves that. You know, my kids, they love it. Like, I watch, I'm like, Two-Gun Pedro, pew pew. What is up, my brother? Scissorhands is the bomb, bro. It's a Burton. We'll put it up there. It's a Burton. Yeah. I think Scissorhands is real when Scissorhands is when he really went to the crap house. You know what I mean? Like he was doing good. You know, me. And then yeah. I think that was pretty much it. You know. Oh, man. Terrible stuff. But anyway, guys, that's all I've got for today's video. Again, go back, check out the comic book pull list or some of the comic books I'm going to pull for the week. Let me know down in the comments below what comics are you going to be picking up this week. If you're going to be picking up any, let me know down in the comments below. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for today's video. Thank you all so much for tuning into the Second Street Marvel. We're gonna go get some videos shot for the week here. A couple things we got ready. Gonna get some things queued up, ready to go. But anyway, guys, you all have a very good day, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.